Yo, welcome back to another installment. I'm the Quiet Signal, and I'm happy to have you back here. We love you. Please subscribe, comment, and share. Thanks. Today, we're going to be talking about Pig Night. Pig Night, oink oink. What Pig Night was. This is based off of insider testimony. Pig Night was a recurring Thursday ritual in the late 70s era. Former valet Stefan Tenenbaum, who worked from 1978 to 1981 at the Playboy Mansion, says that every Thursday, two pimps brought two carloads of women, about 10 to 12 women in total, to the mansion. Staff were told never to use the term pig to their faces. He says it was Hefner's own term, that being Hugh Hefner. After a sit-down and dinner, which Tenenbaum says Hefner typically didn't eat, the women were escorted to a front bathroom where a doctor did brief checks for anything that would be detrimental to any of Hefner's friends. Women who passed muster then paired off with Hefner's guests. Writer Anthony Valerio, biographer of Hef's close friend John Dante, says the men on the mansion list were expected to bring women from the Sunset Strip. Women were numerically ranked. Former Playboy execs Mickey Garcia and Lisa Loving Barrett and longtime girlfriend Sandra Theodore described an escalating, demeaning environment around these nights. Now, this is the reason that I'm speaking about this is because of the bleeder and other fetish elements. Tenenbaum, again, this is the valet who was an insider, valet at the Playboy Mansion, who is our insider giving testimony about this. Tenenbaum claims an occasional participant dubbed the bleeder would draw blood from male guests, which after a woman performed sex acts, it's supposed to induce a better result during those acts. Mansion hostess Stella Tenenbaum adds this especially excited John Belushi. These are allegations that are made by individuals, and there's no separate corroborating record beyond their testimony. So we're in a little bit of a vagary about how honest this is, but would it really surprise you? So these are the people that say that they knew about it. Sandra Theodore, Hefner's girlfriend, calls the whole scene a degrading circus and says these Thursday parties were part of the broader pattern. Stefan Tenenbaum, the valet, provides most of the procedural detail, Thursday schedule, outside pimps, the doctor checks, and then this bleeder aspect. Jennifer Saganor, who was a daughter of Hefner's personal physician, appeared on Secrets of Playboy and describes the men needing more transgressive stimulation over time. Other disturbing allegations, often discussed alongside Pig Night, like bestiality. Linda Lovelace has a claim that the doc features P.J. Maston and other alleging an infamous night where Linda Lovelace was coerced while intoxicated into a bestial act. Theodore separately claims she once walked in on Hefner with a dog. These are highly contested and graphic allegations presented and they have not resulted in criminal charges. Most of this was all revealed from the Secrets of Playboy. But that's what I have on Pig Night. Some other quotes from Sandra Theodore, who was Hefner's girlfriend. She says, "He needed to experience it all. There's a line that's crossed. Made me sick to my stomach. It just got to be a circus. He was like a vampire. He was sucking the life out of me. Really, he was a monster. The things that he got turned on by, nothing was enough. Nothing." Yeah, Tenenbaum, again, that valet, he says, "It was called Pig Night. But we as butlers were always told, do not call them pigs. This was Hefner's term for them. I don't know why he called them pigs." I can probably think of a few reasons, but Hefner himself maybe would also classify as a pig in this context. Tenenbaum, quote, "One at a time, the girls were escorted into the front bathroom where the doctor inspected them for anything that would be detrimental to any of his friends. The girls that passed muster would have sex with the different friends of Hefner." He continued, "Sometimes on Pig Night, we had a special woman that came up. She was called the Bleeder, and she would use a very large syringe, draw blood from his different friends. Then a girl would come in and perform fellatio or give them a hand job. That was a really big thrill for a lot of people, and especially John Belushi." Again, this is Tenenbaum. Now Stella Tenenbaum stating that this was a really big thrill for a lot of people, and especially John Belushi. For some reason, that really turned him on. Stella Tenenbaum being a hostess who worked at the Playboy Mansion. But that is the main idea that I want to communicate here, is that at sex parties at the Playboy Mansion, they would have a thing called, one of the sex parties would be called Pig Night, and at Pig Night, they would have somebody with a large syringe, and then they would draw blood from different people. That's all. Thank you.